And hello again, Toku team. Welcome back to another batch of Power Rangers Zeo episodes. Definitely learned far too late into doing this month's uploads that 5 episodes per upload is a bit too much, but at this point I am in far too deep in the editing process to change that. So as always, thank you for your patience with these slightly longer videos this month. I have definitely been enjoying this season. This batch of episodes has some very good moments. Also, if you ever see me at a convention and want to see me just absolutely lose my shit in public, ask me about Tanya's timeline. You'll see in a moment. Alright, welcome back everybody. Let's keep it going with Zeo. I'm rambling just because I'm sleepy and I felt like it. And any minute now, we're going to get a cat screaming for attention. So let's just go ahead and get started with the episode and then not be able to pay attention once she starts screaming at me. Now, I'm really curious to see what they do with Bomber because he's already a very Americanized monster in O-Ranger. So I'm very curious how they end up portraying him here. Oh no! Dystopian bikers! They're here for our, I want to say women? Probably women.
Hey guys. You're trespassing, man.
What are you talking about? This is a public beach. Anybody can come here.
Yeah, but it's our turf. We were here first.
Dystopian bikers, what did I say?
Hi, Billy.
Oof. Alright. I will
We got
admit,
24 hours to
seeing
clear out of here.
Austin St. John's
coming back.
ridiculously
It ain't
buff
gonna be
arms is, I had missed it.
This is the first step in Zed and Rita's glorious plan to regain their evil empire.
He's not even a Machine Empire monster! Bomber is one of Rita and Zed's monsters. He's not even... That's insane!
Allow me to drop the bomb. I'm Louie Kaboom.
I don't like
Louie Kaboom! I love him. I love his stupid Joyzy accent. Joyzy? I want to say Joyzy. I love his stupid name.
Heard what they said, Jason. They'll be back.
It's a public beach. We have every right to be there, man.
Look,
We
I
have
just don't want nobody to get
every
hurt.
right
I'm sorry.
to have
This
wooden
club is-
acting, man.
Sorry, Metal Mama. I'm running.
Metal Mama! The man has taste.
Yeah. We gotta settle this a different way.
With violence. Or, you know, romance, which is just, you know, emotional violence. I do like this. This is a nice bit of payback for them treating Rito and Goldar the way they did. Now, I have to assume that his visor just gives him a normal field of vision, like he doesn't actually have 2 pairs of lines cut almost fully across his face. Because that's just asking for blind spots.
Look, you're the beasties, Top Tuts. Now finish him off. Sure thing, Louie. Old Ranger.
Louie Kaboom. I can't get over it. I can't get over the fact that they named him Louie fucking Kaboom. That is fucking hilarious.
Gold Ranger is under attack by an elephant monster.
And Louie Kaboom!
It's probable. But the question is, can I save it?
Really, I don't think the odds are all that remote.
We can really do some damage. Now, Machina, let me show you what
She's
a
in
real
fucking
machine
Gilf mode again.
Top Tuts.
They must have
Annihilate 'em.
only sent along the Gilf costume to America when they
Annihilate 'em.
shit. They must have only sent along the Gilf costume when they sent all the suits and costumes over.
We'll help you set up a beach club.
Great.
There's only one problem. The girl that I hired to run the place had to take another job. Where am I going to find someone that can start right away?
I might know someone.
Ah, the one girl of the dystopian biker gang. That is absolutely fucking hilarious to me that they just, Louie Kaboom. Louie fucking Kaboom. I can't get over that. I love that name for him. I love it so much. I am not surprised he didn't get blown up even once the Rangers got a hold of the remote, because he was in multiple episodes of O-Ranger, so we got to get multiple episodes out of him here. But I'm really curious because King Mondo is coming back. I remember King Mondo comes back. So is Sprocket still going to get his Prince upgrade? I have to assume that Louie Kaboom is still going to get killed in a similar way that he did in O-Ranger. And aside from that, I do really like that the conflict with the dystopian bikers, and yes, I'm going to keep calling them that, was resolved the way it did. Because if they just rolled up at the end of the episode with making it only their second appearance and were just like, yeah, I guess we can work together. I don't know why I keep doing that accent. That wouldn't have flowed. That wouldn't have made any sense. But having them be like, hey, monster showed up, you made sure she got away safely, so I guess we can be cool. That worked. It was a weak premise, but it worked. And you know what? We love anything that makes Ernie happy. Alright, and I probably should have checked the audio levels, done a few test rounds of recording before recording a whole episode with Bomber's introduction. But the audio levels are so much cleaner now that I don't have the fan buzzing in the background. So as long as the computer doesn't overheat, I think we're good to go for the winter season. Ooh, modeling. Okay. And there's the team. You can tell by the color coding. Wow, first a movie star, now a model, and they keep putting Rocky on little side plots where he runs into a woman's chest. I was gonna say little side plots where he hangs out with Tanya and Kat.
Hold everything!
Why do they keep pairing him up with those two?
Two of my top agents are undercover.
They're your
move.
only two agents? And Stone, we have seen you try to coerce women when you were a cop into using your position to sleep with them. You should not be at any kind of fashion show or pageant or anything.
Tell him I think it's so cool he's modeling in the fashion show. No, I haven't. But
Oh my god. Oh my god. If Rocky finally breaks his blue ball streak by sniping the girl from Jason, that would be hilarious.
I don't know, but it's coming right at us.
What about the Super Zeozords?
No, you won't have time. Let me try to make contact one more time.
How the fuck long has that been an option? The entire the entire command center can send a fuck you blast? Stop wrecking Ernie's shit, you fuckers.
Gold Ranger!
Get his attention!
Jason, do not put the civilians at risk. You are a veteran ranger, you know that shit. Jason, stop breaking Ernie's shit!
You better go now. I'll take over from here.
Yeah, she knows who that is. If she didn't figure it out, Ernie probably just outright told her. It's like, hey, if you're gonna work at the juice bar or the juice bar's secondary location, you gotta know who the Rangers are. Because you're gonna see them randomly run away, and you're gonna have to clean up after them and pretend you don't know who they are. Really, everyone in town knows who they are, so I'm just looping you in on the worst kept secret. Oh, shoot his butt! Oh, you shot him in the butt!
Come on, Stenchi, get up already! You guys are through! Hey, you two, come on, get to work!
Ready, willing, and able!
I think that's the first time we've seen the throw, or at least the spin, in Zeo footage, not O-Ranger footage.
You tire me, you Ranger retread! Try my rank ring!
Okay, thankfully he very clearly said retread, as in the treads of a tire, because wow, if that was not properly enunciated, we would have had some problems. Oh, kick him in the dick. Nice job. What are you, Rapunzel? Tell me that's not a Rapunzel dress from Tangled. Outfit, whatever, you know what I mean. And apparently Jason is a ringmaster of the circus, wearing pajama pants. This is really just them like going into the costume spare items and just throwing out random pieces. We are going to definitely be rapid firing probably all of the monsters that Bomber came up with. You know, whether it's Bomber coming up with them or Queen Machina coming up with them. Or whatever the case may be. We're just going to be rapid firing through them. I mean, we've got only so many episodes left. And in O-Range right about this time, the pace really picked the fuck up as well. I probably don't need to finish off this disc tonight, but I'm gonna.
Let's make a break for the cave.
That's the same goddamn cave! That is the same fucking cave. I swear to God, I swear to Zordon, that is the same fucking cave that they always use. When Goldar infected them with nightmares in Season 1 and stole their confidence. In Season 2, when Zed made the Dark Rangers. Multiple times in multiple seasons where they've had to rescue hostages out of that same fucking cave. That has to be the same fucking cave. Apparently, like, all a hyper reaction for the lulz aside, apparently it's like a common set location. So like that's why it's always the same cave, but that's obviously the same fucking cave. It's the same cave.
Lost Tiki of Auric.
Oh my God, they did bring in Gunmajin.
All these years.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Who are you? I'm the guy who's gonna take that tiki from you. Now.
Take that tiki, but bro has the same aphasia issue that I have. Honestly, they didn't even have to change his personality. His personality is identical to Bomber. So are we just... Is this the only juice bar location we're going to see now? And is it still connected to the school?
It's from Aisha. We'll open it.
How? How? How is it from Aisha? How is it from Aisha?
What did she say?
How?
Dear Tanya, Shala asked me to send you this key. Your parents wanted you to have it.
Oh my God, that was her parent! Fucking God! I can't with this fucking I need this timeline explained. I need this timeline explained. In her original timeline, Tanya's parents disappeared while on an expedition. But they never explain when she gets brought to the present day and Aisha takes her place. And Aisha's parents go back as well. The whole fucking, like, is it all a 1-for-1? At some point, does, like, because Aisha's further in the future than Tanya is, that means there's at least one additional generation of people, most likely. So, like, did Aisha's grandparents just become Tanya's grandparents, and Aisha's parents, did Tanya's parents replace Aisha's parents as those people's children? Explain this shit. But in this particular case, I'm right. Those were her goddamn parents in that opening scene. Was that the expedition they mysteriously disappeared on originally? Or because when Tanya was brought forward into the new timeline, and also, by the way, aged at least 5 years and lost, therefore, 5 years of her life, she was a child and she got turned into a teenager. This shit is fucked up. Zordon does not care about his child soldiers. But back on topic, my fucking God, I could catalog my Aisha Tanya crash outs. I really fucking could. Back to the point. When Tanya was brought to the future, she had to stay with Catherine because her parents were not around. Presumably, still disappeared on an expedition. So does that mean that whatever expedition they got disappeared on initially, they just now disappeared on this one? Explain this shit to me. Also, additional sidebar, Kat had to stay with Aisha because Kat was put under a spell to come to America and had no one to stay with once the spell was broken and she became the Pink Ranger, replacing Kimberly. But then, when Aisha goes to the past and Tanya comes to the future, all of a sudden, Kat's parents are there, and now Tanya is staying with Kat because Tanya has no parents. This shit is so horrifically fucked. The implications of these children's, because they are all still teenagers, these children's home lives, the implications are so fucked. Billy's parents let him go into space. He outright said that he said goodbye. I was like, oh, he's going to space because that's just a thing our fucking son does. We've seen all their parents at a Parents' Day back in season 1. Season 1? I think season 1. Oh god, I'm crashing the fuck out. I shouldn't be watching this shit when I'm this tired and this reactive. Or maybe I should, because this is a reaction show. Oh my god.
My parents have been missing for years.
I know! I just went over that!
Do you know what this means?
It means that the timeline is just going to be even less explained, by the way. But, explain how... First of all, I was right, it's her parents. Explain the timeline to me. God fucking damn it.
The teleportation system is to be used strictly for Power Ranger emergencies only.
I know.
Fuck you, Zordon. This absolutely counts.
Sure, the Louie Kaboom has got a lot more trouble in store.
He said that name with such a straight fucking face.
You think you guys could keep an eye on my new car without getting it crushed this time?
What? You're still sore about that?
Maybe stop leaving your possessions with other people if you're that much of a bitch about it.
Don't worry, sir. Nothing's going to happen to this car.
Also, get car insurance. No, but I need her to meet her parents because I need them to either say, wait, how long have we been on this island? You are significantly older. Or, I need Tanya to say, oh man, isn't it great that you got pulled through the timeline when I did, so there's no change in our age differences? I'm glad that Rito and Goldar are no longer Bulk and Skull's servants. But they're not doing any better here. Oh my god, they're taking the card. Oh my fucking god. What are the odds? As always, this is your own fucking fault. Get your fucking hands off them! That is assault. You are a former, very shitty cop. You should know that. Get your fucking hands off them.
Where did you come from? Who are you?
That is a long story that I've already ranted about. The short answer is, she came from you. And of course, they're not going to give me any answers to my burning questions about Tanya's parents. You better fucking answer my questions next episode. What's the next episode? Neither of the next 2 episodes on this disc. I mean, one has gold in the title, so that's a Jason episode, and one has blue in the title, so that's a Rocky episode. Rocky. Every time I see blue, I want to say that it's. I still assume Billy. I'm not getting any fucking answers on this whole Tanya thing, am I? I'm keeping that whole goddamn rant in the final product, though. I am. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ, the timeline is so fucked. Well, time to have a Jason episode and completely ignore the implications of Tanya being reunited with her parents, who she had already lost in the previous timeline, and did not get to have them back in the new timeline, even though Aisha, who she was replacing, had her parents. That's right, we're going down the rabbit hole again, because this shit is fucked! Ooh, is Jason gonna learn ballet? Oh my god, he is! Stop treating my jokes like they're legit statements. Kat, I thought you were a swimmer. Since when do you know ballet?
2, 3, 4.
Hey, Tanya. What's all this stuff for?
Tanya, I thought you just got your parents back. What the fuck are you doing here?
Turn left back there, Weasel. Oh, it's flat. Oh, see what you make me do.
Yes, great.
Literally every one of you, including Rita, has either the physical or magical strength to simply lift it up while someone changes the tire. This is not a crisis for you.
My cars, take them away to the dungeon.
I have never been so insulted.
No. Kill the child. Kill the child like you did in Sentai. It'll be funny. It'll be funny.
A lot of macho men have been dancers. Take Patrick Swayze or Mikhail Baryshnikov.
How do you know those names? You traveled through time, especially Patrick Swayze, which, granted, excellent example.
They're greedy. These tools fit into my plan perfectly.
Perfectly. How does no one see you? You are a giant goddamn missile! Alright, what's our over-under on them turning a person into gold? Because it took most of the Sentai episode before that started happening. I think we got equal odds on it being either themselves or maybe one of the Rangers. I would not be doing. I would not be. No. I would not. Somebody jostles you while you're holding that, and all of a sudden, instead of aiming for the coins, you hit Bulk's hand, and now Bulk. Best case scenario, then Bulk's glove turns to gold. Much more likely, Bulk turns to gold. Nope. Put them on a table. Put the coins down on the ground on a table. Put them literally anywhere other than in your fucking hand. Yeah, appropriate reaction. Appropriate reaction, people. In the park. Sounds like a job for Adam.
No, we better check.
Adam Park, that is. Yeah, we're still on that joke. You're in a fucking parking lot, Thomas! I can't get over his lack of operational security. Tommy, you're fucking... I don't even care if you looked around. You are in an open parking lot. That means all the people who overlook that parking lot, all the buildings that overlook that parking lot, people can see you through the windows. People who are in their cars driving by, in their cars in the parking lot. You are not. That was a fantastic entrance. You're still fucking terrible at OPSEC. Oh god, fucking. Austin happened to stand there with this shitty gold paint. Look at him fighting not to move. Oh my god. Oh, it's so funny. It's so dumb. I love it.
Don't worry, Jace. We'll figure something out.
You can see his eyes moving.
This Louie.
Watch this when it comes back from commercial.
Don't worry, Jace. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, his eyes definitely moved. I saw his fucking eyes move. Not even the same pose he was in. He changed poses.
It's just like the story of King Midas. He learned that not everything should be gold.
Oh man, the Midas Hound is just like the story of King Midas? Tanya, you don't say. How are your parents doing?
Oh, I hope this works.
Yeah, you can see his leg moving because he's got to hold his leg up. Which, granted, good work, like holding the pose in a sideways prone position, because that can't have been comfortable. I am bummed that they're not using Gunmajin to his fullest potential, but I do understand why, because every episode he's in... God, I can't talk anymore. I'm so tired. Every episode he's in, he interacts directly with actors outside of the suits, outside of the monster suits, outside of the ranger suits. He interacts with actors playing civilians. So obviously, shitload of Japanese actors. So they can't really use him in a way that would make sense. But at least he got to show up. That is more than I was expecting. All right, well, it is time to finish off the disc. And I don't think Louie Kaboom is going to die this episode, if they even kill him on screen, because again, it's Rangers, not Sentai.
Tour, Robert. You can now say that you've seen every square inch of Angel Grove High.
Boy, am I glad I met you guys.
Yeah, even the hallways that don't exist anymore, the juice bar that's mysteriously connected to it, the study hall that is sometimes full of computers and sometimes not. And apparently full of spiders.
Someone forgot to pay the exterminator?
You're not funny, Rodney. I'm funny. That is gross.
Ah, man, these practical jokes are getting way out of control. That's my third batch of fries this week.
Oh, come on, Rocco. Where's your sense of humor?
Rocco? Are we calling him Rocco now? I like that. I like that. Honestly, I like that more than Rodney.
Had it. Angel Grove Novelty Shop. That's it. Before Mr. Kaplan comes back from vacation, I intend to find out whoever is responsible for these incidents.
At your service, ma'am.
Always ready and willing to serve your pint.
Why even bother mentioning Kaplan if he's not going to show up this episode? It's one thing to, like, say Tommy's off on the reservation. Literally. With his brother. Because he's the Red Ranger. We got to know where he is. But Kaplan has shown up twice this season.
The first duo to find the practical jokester will be handsomely rewarded.
That's not how hiring detectives work. You have to pay them regardless of... You have to pay them for their time. Now, granted, obvious scam.
My son?
She is here!
Son. Did you hear that, Goldar? She's got another son! You came back!
Not my big brother, Prince Gasket, and his wife, Archerina!
So, okay. That god fucking son of a fucking robot. God fuck. God damn it. This is I like it more when Sprocket turned into the older version, but it is so cool seeing both versions of the character on screen at the same time. Also, he's got a literal banging and clanging wife. It's so interesting seeing both versions of the character and prior villains sharing the screen. We've got villains from 3 different Sentai seasons sharing the screen right there.
King Mondo is father to not one, but 2 sons.
There's another Sprocket out there?
I would not be so concerned if that were the case.
Oh, I don't like...
There's another Sprocket out there? No, this one's actually not a little bitch boy.
The sound of this.
Several centuries ago, King Mondo's first manufactured son, Prince Gasket, fell in love with Archerina, the daughter of Mondo's mortal enemy, King Aridon.
Okay, so again, manufactured, which means they're building their children, but we know that they canonically fuck.
Rangers, you must report to the power chamber immediately.
We'll be right there.
You must report to the power chamber immediately for yet another meeting that I could have simply sent an email. I don't recall that happening in O-Ranger. That, I think, plugging the Super Megazord into Pyramidas, I'm pretty sure is specifically a Zeo thing. But it doesn't solve the problem of this combination sword, where if you have the Megazord, any Megazord, and you simply load it inside the Carrier Zord, that's not a combination. That's literally just plug and play. And that finishes off episode 40, and it finishes off another disc. We have 10 episodes left. And this is where it's going to start getting really interesting, because instead of in O-Ranger, where the remains of King Bacchus sacrificed what was left of himself to upgrade Bulldaunt into... I forget, but basically upgrade the little toddler prince into the young adult, and Queen Hysteria sacrificing her energy to summon Multiwa from across the universe. We have them now, and we still have Sprocket, and we're gonna get King Mondo back at some point very soon. So this is where it's really gonna fucking start to diverge from the O-Ranger story, and we have to start figuring out. They have to start figuring out how they're going to tie it into Zeo. Now, granted, we have the Zeo movie to bridge from not Zeo movie. They have to figure out how to tie it into Turbo. We have the Turbo movie to bridge it from Zeo to Turbo. But yeah, this is going to be really interesting. These last few episodes. Goddamn, these were some good ones though. Should I watch when I'm running on 0 fucking sleep and fighting insomnia more often? Should I just do all my reactions when I'm barely coherent? Because I feel like I reacted better than I have in some other episodes. Granted, I kept looking at my phone too. I gotta stop doing that, but that's a separate problem. All right, but yeah, we'll save the rest for the outro. And that was episodes 36 through 40 of Power Rangers Zeo. Definitely some hilarious stuff in here. I think my favorite thing, I mentioned it a little bit in episode 40. I really love that Power Rangers lets us have multiple villains from multiple franchises, including alternate versions of the same character with Gasket and Sprocket, that we just wouldn't have gotten if we were simply doing one for one. I think that's the strongest part of the Zordon era of Power Rangers, is just the interconnectivity of everything, and we do lose that in later, like in the Disney era, when we go one for one with the season adaptations. But as always, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what some of your favorite jokes were, what some of your favorite moments were. Also, as always, don't forget that if you are watching this on YouTube, you are watching it a month later than you would see it on Patreon. Zeo went up on Patreon through the course of November, and on YouTube it was over the course of December. So if you want to see things a month early, if you want to join on the Discord where I make announcements on the schedule and the process of each season as I edit them, where you can vote on the schedule with some of these later seasons coming up with when there's more stuff crammed in. And also, aside from getting stuff a month early, you also get the exclusives like the O Ranger Cocker Ranger crossover or the Cocker Ranger 30-year anniversary. Those exclusives are only ever going to be on the Patreon, and so all of that is at the entry-level tier for $1 a month, and the benefits just go up from there. Watch parties, behind-the-scenes stuff, all sorts of other stuff. So if you're able to, please take a look. Consider joining us over on the Patreon. We would love to have you. And we're going to leave it there. I got to remember to do the shameless self-promotion.